was furious. He looked for a way to destroy Skipper Mordecai and any of the Jews living on Shushan Isle.
Lovey, I've got to do something about that captain. He makes me so mad. If I could just contact those headhunters on the other island, maybe they'd be interested in taking him off my hands. They would even have to fatten him up before they cook him.
Oh, Haman. That's his worst idea.
Then I think I'll go to the professor and see if I can get rid of the captain and any other Jews on the island. There's bound to be some lie that I can tell which will cause him to side with me.
Well, hello there, Haman. How are you this fine evening?
I've been better, Professor. There are some people on this island who have been complaining about you being the king, and I've discovered that they do not obey your laws. These Jews are vermin. And I'm almost positive they were the ones who attempted to turn you over to those headhunters on the nearby island. They're the reason for every problem that has come upon us since we started this cruise. If it pleases you, Professor, let a decree be issued to destroy them.
Well, since we banished Queen Vashti Grant, there's not too many of us left to do the work that needs to be done here. But if there really was a conspiracy with the headhunters, as you have said, you have no choice but to get rid of them.
You're right.
We're all in danger if I don't do it. I'll give you the signet ring from my finger.
Oh.
Do with these people as you please.
Well, we will send out dispatches with the order to destroy, kill, and annihilate all the Jews. Yes. Put it on that. Young men, old women, little children on a single day.
But we don't have any children on the island.
True. Anyway, I've cast a purr on the 13th day of the 12th month, the month of Adar. Is the chosen day to kill the Jews and to plunder their goods.
Plunder their goods? We're not exactly pirates here, Haman.
Well, how do you think I required half of my fortune? Acquisition and bankruptcies? Plundering the goods of the less fortunate? Gilligan, come over here quickly. Gilligan, my boy, it's been discovered that there are Jews living here on Shushan Isle who have conspired with the dreaded headhunters on the nearby island to have the professor captured and eaten. The professor has given the order that they be killed and utterly destroyed.
You know that Skipper, Esther Ann, and I are all Jews? Okay, Mr. Howell, if you say so, but I'm not sure that's a good idea. That way?
So Gilligan carried the decree be all over Shushan Island. When Skipper Mordecai learned of all that had been done by Haman Howell III, he tore his clothes and put on sackcloth and ashes. Esther Ann heard what the skipper was doing and she went to see him.
Esther Ann, that evil Haman Howell III has made plans to have all the Jews on Shushan Isle killed on the 13th day of Adar. You know what that means, don't you? You, Gilligan, and I are in big trouble.
Maybe we can just hide on the other side of the alley.
Now's no time for panic, Gilligan.
It's as good a time as any.
No, I've got a better plan. Esther Ann, you must go before Professor Ahasuerus to beg for mercy and plead for yourself and us.
But Skipper, you know any man or woman who approaches the professor while he's working on his scientific research without being summoned could also be exiled from Shushan Isle, or even put to death if he's really angry. 30 days have passed since even I was last called to go to the professor.
Do not think that because you are the professor's new queen that you will escape. If you remain silent at this time, Adonai will send relief and deliverance from another source. But you will perish. And who knows but that you have come to this position for such a time as this.
Well, we need a miracle, Cousin Mordecai. You and Gilligan fast and pray for me. When this is done, I will go to the professor, even though it is against the law. And if I perish, I perish.
We need a miracle. Yes, my dear. We will fast and pray for you.
Esther Ann, you smell so sweet from the top of your head to the soles of your feet. Esther Ann, I think you will be the one chosen by the king. Esther Ann, you are the one God has placed here, even better than a son. You have been chosen for such a time as this. Who you are, you cannot hide. Oh, cousin, I'll go before him, I'll do what you tell me to do. Cousin, I just can't tell him his brand new queen